The Rodney King beating ignited LA's simmering racial tension. And one message came through loud and clear. Reforms had to be made.
We are not going out in the 90s like we did in the 60s. We want justice, and we want it now. We want it now!
The main impact of the Rodney King case is that it accelerated change. The LAPD style of policing, which was lean, mean, no time for the community policing, that had to change.
There was only 5 blacks in my class of 85.
Former LAPD Chief Bernard Parks says he recognized the department's top officers needed to be as diverse as the city.
When I was a chief, promoted the first Korean commander, the first Chinese captain, the first Chinese captain that's now a deputy chief, the first female deputy chief.
Court-mandated reforms also gave the black community a voice in how their neighborhoods are patrolled.
Hi guys, how you doing?
And as a result, according to the Justice Department, complaints of excessive force are down sharply.
Community has complained for decades that they couldn't get their complaints considered. They couldn't get one taken. And I changed the system almost the first 6 months I was in office.
Case in point, Parks says investigating complaints and following tips within the black community was crucial in capturing one of the most prolific serial killers in U.S. history. He was dubbed the Grim Sleeper because he appeared to take a 14-year break between killing sprees.
Los Angeles Police Department, Robbery Homicide Division is here to confirm that we made an arrest.
Finally, in 2010, Lonnie Franklin Jr. was arrested and charged with the murders of at least 10 black women from neighborhoods hardest hit by the riots.
For the families, this case is solved because of you. Yes, it was science. Yes, it was good detective work, but it was because of the families.
In the years since the Rodney King beating and riots, there's been a seismic shift in race relations between the LAPD and the black community. And here in Koreatown, most businesses have emerged from the ashes and are thriving again.
Attorney David Kim is trying to find a common thread in history to unify the community.
African Americans are the ones who had paved the road for the Korean merchants to come and do business in this country.
But even today, the relationship is sometimes tenuous.
The relationship between African American and Korean American community hasn't improved as much as we would like, but I think there is a tolerance that has been built up because of that experience.
As for the officers convicted in the Rodney King beating, both Powell and Kuhn still live in Southern California. They declined our request to be interviewed.
They've picked up their lives and put them back together.
Do you think the officers, if they could do it all over again, would they do anything differently?
They'd walk away. Let him go.
Let him go, even though he's breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because look at what happened to them. Look at what happened to them. Why would they want that to happen again, to them or to anyone?
I think Mr. King has told the truth.
The King case also had a profound impact on the lawyers who argued the case on opposite sides.
If I was to have been able to write a script for a case, this would have been a script that afforded me an opportunity to be involved in helping our society progress to the point of peace and civilization.
It's all how the jury looks at it.
History has recorded that Rodney King incident as a racist beating of a black man by 4 white police officers, and that's really tragic. I failed in my singular mission, I guess, to change minds about that case.
As for the LAPD, Bernard Parks says the culture within the department has changed, but it remains a work in progress.
I think it's an evolving process that everybody works at every day, and when there's a misstep, you try to correct it. You don't try to slough it off, you don't try to ignore it. You have to move forward and see how you can make it better.
For Rodney King, the vicious beating never seems to fade from memory.
Do you think the relationship now is better between the black community and the LAPD?
I will say it has improved. It has gotten better, yeah. But it just don't stop there. You have to keep working on it.
Coming up, Rodney King, 20 years later.
Do you still have issues when it comes to addiction? Did you hang on to that money or did you throw it away? Are you able to forgive those cops?
And a surprising twist in his personal life.